How has your day at work been? We are longing for your presence. Do you have any intentions of returning home in the near future?
Oh no, feel free to proceed and rest now.
Are you once again working late tonight? You've been experiencing a lack of sleep lately. Are you certain it's all right for you to be at the office this late once more?
I'll be fine. I have a substantial amount of work that needs to be completed tomorrow. I believe I'll simply stay at a hotel close to the office for the night. It'll be easier for me to get a little sleep that way and then be back to work first thing in the morning.
What about Demon's soccer game tomorrow? You were still planning on being there, right?
Oh crap, I completely forgot. Is that tomorrow?
You promised Damien you would be there to cheer her on. You can't break that promise. Not again.
I don't think I'm gonna have a choice. Will you apologize to her for me?
You can't do this again. How many times is this now? You do this all the time. You also told her you would be there to see her school play. And then you canceled at the last minute.
I know. I feel really bad about it. I really can't tomorrow, though. Please let her know that I'm sorry.
All you do is isolate yourself with your work lately. Never see you anymore. Will you at least be home on Saturday? Can't anyone else take on the work? Just this once.
My company is in the middle of business negotiations right now, so that's all we have been able to focus on most days. Tomorrow is the only chance I will have to get my regular work done. I know I told you about this. And on top of that, one of my colleagues is pushing hard for the same promotion I am right now. I really am busier now than I ever have been. Please try to understand.
This is your arrival that you told me about before, right?
Yeah, it's the same guy. I really can't let myself lose to him. And if I take a day off in the middle of these negotiations, I definitely will.
Demon has been so focused on practicing for this game. She's really looking forward to showing you how much work she has put in. I've never seen her so excited about something. You have no idea how much you would be letting her down if you don't show up.
I don't have a choice. What do you want me to do? She will have other games. This may be the only chance I get at this promotion. I will be there for the next game, I swear.
How many times have you said that now? You still haven't been to a single game yet? I understand that you need to take your work seriously, but you also have a responsibility to your family that you've been neglecting. You haven't been there for a single school event, no games, nothing. Can't you see that you mean the world to her? She needs to see that you are there for her. Why can't you understand that? You should see how sad and lonely she is when you aren't here.
Just stop. You're only making things worse. I am only working so hard to take care of the two of you. The better I do at work, the more money I make.
Of course, I know that. But what is the point in getting ahead in your career if it comes at the expense of spending time with the people that matter to you? And you are already making enough to take care of us in your current position.
So what? Are you trying to tell me that all this work I'm doing is completely in vain? Our entire way of life, our money, our house, everything is entirely thanks to my job.
Don't lie to me. Your work is about you. You want to get ahead in life only so you can show off. It has nothing to do with providing for me and Demeen. If it did, you would make a point of being with us. If you always put your work as your first priority, you will wake up one day to the fact that you are completely disconnected from your family.
Disconnected?
How can you expect Demeen to feel any affection towards you as her parent if you never show up when you say you will, or if you are never at home? By the time you notice the rift growing between you, it will be too late. You'll wake up one day to notice that she won't have the affection for you that she does now.
Wow. By your words, it sounds like you might not love me anymore either. What kind of cruel kind of prediction is that?
Because you won't show your reflection for Demi at all. What else do you expect? You've broken promise after promise? At this rate, it will be only natural if she doesn't feel connection to you as she gets older.
You're expecting too much out of mine and Demeen's relationship. This is a normal way for a father to interact with his child, whether it is a son or a daughter. I get it might seem strange, but there have been plenty of times that I didn't talk to my father much either.
Talking to your parents less after you become an adult with your own life and your own family is one thing. But Demeen is still young. She doesn't understand why her father shows so little interest in her. She's left to feel like her father does not really love her. As she gets older, that gap between you will widen until you have no relationship at all. And probably sooner than you think.
You could say that's a good thing, though. She needs to be independent someday.
How can you be so unfeeling? Haven't you seen the stories of people dying alone lately because they are so disconnected from their families that no one comes to see them? With the way your relationship is going with Demeen, you might end up just like them.
Oh, come on. That's a really dramatic conclusion to reach. And it'll never happen like that with me and Demon.
I don't understand how you can believe that when she's only 8 years old and you are already so distant. At this rate, in 10 years she will have no interest in you whatsoever. How can you be okay with not having any kind of relationship with her?
Of course, I'm not okay with it. I do want us to have a good relationship.
Really? If so, please think about what I've said. Think about your relationship with Demeen and your behavior towards us as a family. I'm not at all saying that you should give up on your dreams and ambitions with your career. Just please try to find a balance that allows you to spend a little time with Demeen.
No, I understand. Maybe I have been a bit too single-minded about work. I promise, I will make more of an effort to be there for Demon's games. I'll try to set aside more time to be with the two of you.
I will tell Demeen that you won't be able to make it to the game tomorrow morning. Would you mind at least calling her before the game to wish her luck? That way, she at least hears from you, and I know your encouragement would mean the world to her.
Yeah, I can do that.
The next that.
What the hell? Why are you blowing up my phone? I told you not to contact me while I'm at work. I'm in the middle of an important meeting.
I'm sorry, but it's an emergency. Something terrible happened. Demon was hurt in an accident. You need to come to the hospital right now.
What happened? Is she okay?
Someone on a bicycle ran into her.
Are you kidding me? It was just a bicycle accident? Don't contact me about this kind of thing unless it's serious.
But she was bleeding.
Yeah, that happens in minor accidents the same as major ones. You are totally overreacting to a bicycle accident. These things happen.
I'm telling you, it wasn't just a bike accident. If you would just listen to me for a second, you need to come to the hospital.
I'm not leaving work for something as small as this. Do not bother me at work for this kind of thing. I have to go back to the meeting now. You can take care of this yourself.
Me? Please don't ignore me, you don't understand?
Later the same day.
I'm finally done working for the day. I'm sorry about earlier. Like I said, I got your calls in the middle of an important meeting. I thought something major might have happened. I'm heading to the hospital now. How is Demon doing?
Don't bother coming. You've said and done enough. The last thing I want right now is to have to see your face.
Come on, don't be upset with me. Maybe I shouldn't have said what I did, but I've asked you not to bother me at work.
Yeah, right. I interrupted your big important meeting. Was it really so important?
It really was. That's why I got so angry. How far I can go in my career depends on the success of every business meeting.
So work and meetings will always be your first priority? Even over our daughter? Is it so impossible to put our daughter first? Even once?
What exactly would you have me do? Drop everything for every single phone call or text, regardless of the time or of the situation? Should I have ignored a meeting that is critical to my career for the sake of a bike accident?
That's what I was trying to tell you. It wasn't just a bike accident, but your work takes priority even over our daughter's life, right?
Oh, please. Her life. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Demon was seriously injured. She is in critical condition right now.
She's what?
But it's just a bike accident, right? And I'm blowing things out of proportion? I asked you to come as fast as you could. You flat out refused to listen to a word I said.
Wait, what do you mean she's in critical condition? You did say it was a bike accident, right?
She was hit by a road racing bike. Those things go just as fast as a car. She has a serious head injury from the crash. The doctors have her in the operating room right now. I don't know how long they will be with her.
No, this can't be real.
This is some kind of sick joke, right?
What about the soccer game?
The game ended a long time ago. And of course he didn't call her. Just more broken promises. She waited all morning for you to call her.
Crap! Crap! I'm sorry. I forgot that I said I would call her.
That's all you can say? You forgot. You always forget. But I bet you never forget anything at work.
I got caught up in doing some work all night and didn't go to sleep until nearly dawn. I remembered at around 3 p.m. that I was supposed to call. Really, I meant to call her.
It's always the same with you. Always ready with a lame excuse. You refuse to see that it is Demon who gets hurt by all your cancellations and broken promises. She was fighting back tears when we left for the game.
I wanted to be there. I was planning on going to one of her soccer games as soon as I had a little free time.
Stop making excuses. It's your fault that she was in the accident in the first place. She wanted to make a stop on the way home after her game was over. She asked if we could go to the sweet shop near our house. The one with the locally made dark chocolate that you like?
I know it! But Emma doesn't really like most of what they have there. What did she want there?
She wanted for you to care about her. She wanted to buy you the chocolate that you love so that you would pay attention to her.
She wanted to go for me.
The accident happened on the way back home. If you had been to the game like you promised, she wouldn't have felt the need to try and buy your attention. That's all I can think about right now. She's hurt right now, and she wouldn't be if you had just kept your promise.
That's ridiculous. This has nothing to do with me. She's hurt because you weren't watching her like you should have.
I was walking behind her the whole time. Don't try and lecture me about something you didn't even see. The bike rode straight through a red light without ever slowing down. There was nothing that I could have done. Believe me, I wish there was. And let me guess. Next, you're going to say it was Demon's fault for wanting to go to the sweet shop in the first place.
You should have at least held her hand. Who lets the kid her age walk by themselves?
She's not a baby anymore. You might have noticed that if you had anything to do with raising her, and since you have never taken part in raising her, you don't get to say things like that to me.
She may not be a baby, but you should still be holding her hand and keeping her safe.
You do know that she's 8 years old now, right? We are well past the age where she needs her hand held all the time. She goes to school and walks home by herself. She rides her bike to her friend's house all the time. It's idiotic to say that she still needs her hand held all the time. It just shows how detached you really are from her life.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. I shouldn't be trying to put the blame on you. I'm just panicking.
Does panicking make it okay to accuse me of neglecting my daughter? I've heard that it is in situations just like this that people show their true nature. I guess now I know how you actually feel about me. I'm glad I finally understand. You want to relieve yourself of any blame by putting it all on me.
No, that's not it.
I don't believe you.
Have the doctor said anything else about Demon? Is she going to be okay? Hey, why aren't you responding? What happened? How is Demon? Any improvement?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You haven't had any interest in your family before this. Why would you suddenly care now?
That's not true, and you know it. I've been so worried about her that I can barely focus on anything. I haven't been able to get any work done for the past 3 days.
Have you spoken to your parents in the last few days? Unlike you, they rushed to the hospital as soon as they could when they heard she was injured. And their home is further away from the hospital than your office is. Yet they still managed to beat you here.
I know. I was wrong. How many more times do you want to hear it? I didn't react when you slapped me because I know I deserved it.
Do you remember the looks on both of our parents' faces when you finally arrived? I hope their cold looks made you feel unwelcome. It was a relief when your mom and dad kicked you out of the room.
They just wanted me to give you some space and told me to try not to upset you for a little while. Dad said you were angry enough without me being in the room and to just let you be.
Your father said that, did he? If you had stayed in the room any longer, I don't think I would have been satisfied with just slapping you.
Look, I know you're upset with me, but please come back home. Let's talk about this in person. Besides, your parents' house is even further from the hospital. It would be easier for you to visit Demeen if you came back home.
Absolutely not. I told you, your face is the last thing I want to see right now. I can handle the commute from here.
But I can't take care of this house forever on my own. I don't know what I'm doing trying to take care of the house.
At a time like this, you're worried about who is going to take care of household chores? Surely you can manage to take care of things as simple as sweeping and laundry on your own. I can't believe this. I'm so fed up with you.
No, that's not what I meant. I just meant that the house should be clean for when Demon comes home from the hospital.
As far as that goes, the state of the house doesn't matter. She's not going back there when she is released from the hospital. If you are worried about the house being dirty, you should probably learn how to take care of it. Yourself.
What? What do you mean Demeen won't be returning here?
Demon woke up,
She did? That's great.
but she may never be fully healed. The doctors say she will likely have ongoing problems as a result of her injuries.
Ongoing problems. Like what?
She has a memory disorder now. She has lost all her memories of you.
Memories of me?
Yes, just you. She remembers who she is, who I am, and who her friends from school are.
She doesn't remember me at all. Absolutely nothing, but I'm her father.
That's true. Yet somehow, her memories with you are the only ones that she can't seem to recall.
How could she forget me? How is that even possible?
I know how people's brains work, but according to the doctors, it does apparently happen sometimes. People lose specific memories while keeping others.
But the memories can return, right? There have to be cases where a person's memories came back after they lost them.
I have no idea. It could turn out to be a temporary thing and her memories gradually return over time. Or it could be this way for the rest of her life and her memory never returns.
But this doesn't make sense. How can she only forget one person? Her own father.
The doctors say they can only guess, but I think it's because she's been hurt by you so many times. I think forgetting you is the way that Deming protected herself.
What the hell does that mean?
If she doesn't remember you, then she doesn't have to feel the pain of thinking that you don't care about her. She doesn't have to feel the hurt and sense of betrayal that your absence and broken promises cause. Yes, it means she loses her memories of you and won't feel any affection toward you. But she also doesn't have to deal with your rejection anymore.
Betrayal? Did I really hurt her as bad as that? To the point that she wanted to forget about me?
Honestly, I don't know. It's only a guess. But it is strange that out of all the people she knows, you are the only one that she forgot. To be honest, I wish I could forget about you too.
What are you saying? Please, don't joke like that. It's not funny.
Who said I was joking? I have already been in contact with an attorney. He is beginning the process of filing for a divorce.
Wait, now you want a divorce?
I can't do this anymore, Jack. I can't even look at you anymore. Not without thinking about Demi getting hurt in so many ways. The only feeling I have left for you is disgust.
I don't understand. You don't love me anymore.
I don't. And I can't continue living my life with you.
Please don't say that. I can make it up. I'll be better than I have been. A better man, a better husband, a better father. I swear I will. I never should have left you and Demon alone so much. I realize that now.
How many times did I warn you this was coming? How many times did I beg you to see? You can say you're sorry until you're blue in the face. I don't believe you'll ever change. No matter what I said, you never listened. It's too late now.
This time is different. I can change.
I don't believe you. Me and Demeen will not be let down by you anymore.
Look, I understand how you feel, but divorce is not the answer. I don't want to live without you.
Whether it happens now or somewhere else down the line it will happen, it would be impossible to fix this. We can't go back to being the family that we were before. Our family will be torn apart.
That's not true.
I don't feel any love for you anymore. Not after this. And to Demeen, you're already just another stranger on the street. The family we were is gone.
Please, I'm begging you. Don't cut me out like this. Please don't kick me out of my own family.
You are the one that purposefully isolated yourself from our family and focused solely on work. If anyone cut you out of the family, it was you. The inevitable result of your decision to isolate yourself is that your child would forget you.
After that.
I ended my marriage shortly after that. Both his parents and mine stood by me during the divorce, despite his resistance throughout that process. However, our families managed to persuade him to come to his senses and consent to the divorce. Subsequently, I started receiving monthly financial support from him, which greatly aided in the upbringing of our daughter. I heard that, since he began residing alone, he has been unable to concentrate on his work. His professional performance suffered significantly following his defeat in a fierce rivalry with his coworker. He fell into depression that started his life on a downward spiral, and he ended up leaving his career behind altogether. As for Damien, she was released from the hospital and has recently been able to start walking to school on her own again. She smiles more and is livelier than she ever was before her accident. She has not mentioned or asked about her father even once. Either she has conveniently forgotten or she is deliberately suppressing memories of him. It seems implausible that she will completely erase him from her memory. However, as long as she finds happiness, that is the most important thing to me.
Hey, honey. Where are you right now?
What's wrong, husband? Are you finished with work finally?
Yep. I've done all work today. I'm just asking because Samuel messaged me and said he's got sick after coming home.
Oh, really?
Did he call you?
Yeah.
He said you're not home and he hasn't had dinner yet. It's 8:30, you know. Where are you right now?
Oh, I thought I told you before. It's Sheriff Fur's party, and we are joining a party at a bar in the city center now. We're going to be out all night.
It seems that you haven't told me about this yet. It's better that you tell me in advance whenever you're going to be out late.
I really thought that I told you. Honest mistake. Sorry, babe.
Still, before leaving this late, please consider our son. Samuel is only 10 years old. He can't be home alone like this.
Yeah, I get it. I promise this will be the last time. Anyway, did you come home?
I'm on my way home now and buy Samuel some food and medicine. I left as soon as I got Samuel's message.
So you'll be home pretty soon then? In that case, there was really no need for you to message me.
Of course. I know you need your time and to hang out with friends. But Samuel is still small and he got sick. Do you think you could cut back just a little for his sake?
Excuse me? Who is it that does the housework every day and watches over him? And yet, you still criticize me for occasionally going out with my friends?
I've never said that. I'm completely fine with you spending time with your friends once in a while. But you're going out almost every single day lately. Don't you think you should spend a little bit more time at home?
No, actually, I can't. Well, if you're suddenly so concerned about this, why don't you come home earlier? All you ever talk about is work. Have you ever thought of lending me a hand once in a while?
I really wish I could spend more time at home, but it's been quite hectic lately, and there's a lot to get done.
If that's the situation, maybe you could give me a break too. It feels like you're being hypocritical.
Come on, I at least complete all the housework and other tasks on my days off.
Amazing. You help out twice a week, and I have to do everything myself the rest of the days. What do you want? Husband of the year.
Okay. I am really grateful for everything that you do. I would just really appreciate it if you could show just a little more. I don't know. Motherly affection? At least it's for Samuel's sake.
Men your age constantly complain about how women should always act or think like mothers. You need to get with the times, Walter. I won't allow you to burden me with those kinds of outdated values.
Men my age? What do you mean, Stella? We're only 9 years apart, you know. I don't think the generation gap in values is all that huge.
Oh, did I hear your feelings? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's not like I'm not aware every day how much older I am than you.
I should hope not. But on the other hand, you got yourself a beautiful and hot wife like me. That should have made you satisfied, Walter.
Yes, I'm truly grateful. But I'd appreciate it if you could also think about Samuel a bit more. It's important for a little boy to spend time with his mother.
Oh my God! Are we still talking about this? Why do I have to put up with this every single time I go out? I can't have any freedom just because I'm a mom?
I never said that. You know what, I've had it.
Do you want to divorce? Considering that I'm almost there.
Hey, now, hold on. We cannot talk about the divorce only for this reason. Can you calm down a little bit?
It's your fault. You just can't help yourself from nagging and complaining all the time, can you?
I have to think about Samuel. Will you listen to me at least?
This isn't about Samuel. And just so you know, I'll be taking custody if we do end up getting divorced. So unless you're prepared for it, don't push me at this time.
All right, I got it. I'm sorry. Please don't get angry.
Do you promise not to keep nagging me all the time?
Yes, I promise. Sorry I went too far. I'll be more careful in the future.
You won't mind if I go out with my friends, will you?
No, not at all. You need to unwind every once in a while, same as anyone.
Exactly. If you can understand that, then I believe we'll be fine now. I apologize for getting frustrated earlier, Walter.
No worries, it's all right. Just please message me when you're going to be home late. I just get worried about Samuel if I don't know.
Okay, I understand. I'll be more careful next time.
Thank you. Me too. I'll be more careful with how I talk next time.
I appreciate that. You're so nice and understanding. And you love me too, right?
I love you so much.
Thanks. I'm gonna get back to the birthday party then, okay? Good night. Good night.
A few weeks later.
Do you have some free time right now?
Of course, what's going on? By the way, where are you at the moment? It's already 10 o'clock.
Don't worry about that right now. I have mentioned I have something important to share with you. Are you paying attention?
All right, go ahead. So what's this important thing you want to tell me? All right.
No, I know you're a very understanding person, so I don't actually think you'll get mad at all. But I just want you to promise just in case.
Well, it's impossible to promise until I know what you're going to say. Okay, let's tell me what it is.
No, sorry. I want you to promise not to get mad first, and then I'll tell you. I'm not sure whether I can love someone who is unable to keep a simple promise.
Fine. I promise I won't get angry. Now will you tell me what's up?
You swear? No matter what I say, you definitely won't get angry.
Yeah, I swear. All right? Now what is it?
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and apologize up front. I'm really sorry, but I got pregnant with my boyfriend.
What? What? Boyfriend? Having a baby? Are you serious?
Now I already told you that I'm sorry, and you promised you wouldn't get angry.
I know, sorry. I was really surprised. But is it true? Are you really pregnant?
Absolutely. I went to the hospital and got confirmation. And I think you should also know this. No matter what happens, I'm definitely going to keep the baby. I know that might be difficult for you to accept, but I'm sure it's better than being divorced, so please don't complain, alright?
Really? That's fantastic. You've got my full support if you decide to have the baby. Actually, I insist.
Oh, to be honest, that's not the reaction I was expecting. I was prepared for a fight, but right now I'm not even sure what to say.
Why? What's wrong? You're pregnant, right? That's reason to be happy about.
Well, yes, that's true. But I mentioned it's my boyfriend's child, not yours.
What are you saying? That's the best part. I swear, right now, I feel so thankful.
Don't get me wrong. It's wonderful that you're excited.
Yeah, that's great. I want you to have the baby. I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
Really? I can't express how relieved I am to hear you say that. Thank you.
No, thank you. This is the best news I've heard in a while.
That's wonderful. Of course, I also want to raise the child. That means I'll need your financial support, Walter.
Are you joking? What are you talking about? Obviously, I won't be providing you with financial assistance.
What? What? Why not?
So why you were happy and supportive? Of course, I was happy. I finally have a cut and dry reason to divorce you.
Divorce? Why?
Isn't it obvious? What part is confusing? Anyway, you got pregnant with other guy and want to raise the kid? After we divorce, I don't really care about your choices.
Why are you acting so strangely? I thought he was happy about that. Are you truly fine with our divorce?
Why do you think I'm the strange one here?
What's confusing you? Your behavior is definitely weird.
What is it that you don't comprehend? You cheated on me, got pregnant, and then revealed it to me?
Yes, but you never question what I say. You never disobey me. I didn't think you were even capable of it. I really didn't anticipate you doing something like starting a divorce conversation.
Oh man, I just knew you would try to turn this around and get angry at me. It's impressive, really. I have no idea where you get that kind of nerve.
So, you're really okay if we get divorced? You realize you'll never be able to get a smoking hot young wife like me, right?
It's okay for me. I will never regret excluding you from my life. And by the way, you should also stop describing yourself as young and smoking gorgeous. It makes me goosebumps.
I really appreciate this attitude out of you. It means you've done a good job in life. I am trying to compliment you over here, but don't get carried away.
Me get carried away. Okay, whatever. Besides, are you gonna divorce me? I can say whatever I want.
Really? Do you feel free to talk to me like that? If things keep going like this, we're actually going to get divorced? And like I said, I'm going to take Samuel with me.
Yeah, good luck with that. There's no way that I don't get custody. You have no chance.
Oh, you really think so? Do you think that I will let you raise Samuel?
Whatever. You can think whatever you want. It won't change anything.
I'm the one who should be saying that. Mothers almost always get custody of the children. You work all the time and have little time for our son. There's like no chance that you get custody. Weekends at best, but I'll fight even that.
Do you even want custody, really? You never really seem to care about Samuel.
Honestly, I don't care that much. But this isn't about him. I've always mentioned taking custody if we divorce. So if you're going through with a divorce, I'll definitely pursue custody.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's how it was. Though, if you'd just agree, it would simplify things. Just a thought.
That's not happening, though. Even my mistake won't affect my custody claim. No worries.
So, that's the way it's going to be, huh? All right then, let's see how it will go.
You don't need to remind me. I think we both know how it will unfold. Anyway, I'll be back home tomorrow. I'll be expecting a sincere apology from you.
The next day.
Walter, I'm on my way home. I expect to hear your apology for last night.
Why would I apologize to you?
Oh, what's this? Did you forget yesterday's conversation already? I'll make sure you are never permitted to even look at a picture of Samuel again if we get divorced. You'll never see him again for the rest of your sad life.
I think you're confused. If anyone isn't going to see him again, it's you.
You don't have any right to stop me.
Actually, I do. It looks like I'm going to get full custody, and that's in no small part thanks to you. Thank you so much.
Okay, really? What are you talking about? Do you even know what the judge thinks about when deciding who gets custody of a child? I don't think an absent parent like you has much of a chance, honestly.
Maybe in a normal situation. But remember what you told me yesterday. You mentioned that you don't really care about him.
And what's your point? I don't see how that matters.
Plus, you're pregnant with someone else right now. You said you plan to have that child and raise it.
Yeah, I did. Again, what's your point, Walter?
You're going to have another person's baby, and you will not have time to take care of Samuel. Do you really think that sounds like a mother who will take proper care of Samuel? Seems like enough reason for me to get custody.
Wait a moment. That's it. That's it. You think I can't get custody because of that?
Well, it's certainly that Samuel definitely won't choose to go with you when the court asks him. And it looks better for me because I've already talked to my boss and explained the current situation. So I'll be able to be home on time every day from now on no matter what. I'd say the chances are starting to look slim for you.
Whatever. I'm still not sure if you're really going through with the divorce. This is just one of your jokes, isn't it? Not funny, as always.
No, I'm gonna divorce you and I'm gonna get custody of our son. I'm dead serious about this.
You say that, but I know you still love me. You told me you loved me just the other day.
I wasn't as certain that I could get custody back then as I am now. I therefore had little else to say at that time.
So, now that you're feeling more confident to get divorced, do you honestly believe someone else will be interested in you? You? An old man, good for absolutely nothing but making money? Are you truly okay with this?
As long as I can have a peaceful life with my son, I'll be content. If money is so important to you, you should seek child support from the person who got you pregnant. That would be a better choice than staying married to an older man whom you don't respect.
No, I can't. He is now just starting his own business. He needs my support, if anything.
So, you've been giving him our money? You know what? Never mind. We're getting divorced anyway. And I'll be looking to get child support from you, by the way. So, you should probably contact a lawyer.
Are you out of your mind? You know that I don't work. And he doesn't need money either. Do you believe that a judge will order me to pay child support when I can't even afford to care for my new kid?
Ah, that's a good point. But you don't need to worry about the new baby. I've talked to your parents, and they said that they would raise the child. So you can rest easy on that front.
What are you saying? Did my parents know this? You told them all.
Well, of course. We're getting divorced after all. They need to know. I've already spoken to my parents as well. And I actually spoke to your boyfriend already as well, so he's completely up to date on the situation. And bad news for you, but it looks like he's out.
You spoke to David? You've got to be kidding me.
I've always planned to get custody of Samuel and divorce you. I've been thinking about this for ages now. So I hired someone to figure out where you were actually going all this time.
Are you freaking kidding me? Do you realize what a serious breach of privacy that is?
Don't give me that. You're so clearly the one in the wrong here. Anyway, I didn't find anything that would actually help me get custody, but at least I was able to put the info to some use now.
I can't believe you. This was all your fault from the very beginning, just so you know. You neglected me. Why do I have to sit here and listen to you blame me for everything?
You're the one who decided to go out all the time, drinking with your friends and going to clubs, and ignored your son. What else am I supposed to do here? Even your little son can understand that you were wrong. He's angry too. He wanted her mother.
Okay, Walter. It's all my fault. I won't go out anymore. I'll do better at taking care of Samuel. So please forgive me.
Sorry. It's way too late in the game for me to be tricked by something like that. I am perfectly clear, headed about this, and can't be confused.
But you said you love me, and I believe you. I know you don't really want to divorce me, and I still want to live with you. I don't want to get divorced.
No matter how you look at it, there's no other choice but to get divorced. You don't love me. You love going out. You love going to clubs. If we get divorced, you can do that as much as you want without me hassling you. I know that's the life you really want. And more than that, Stella. Well, I don't love you, and I want to get divorced more than anything else in the world. After that, Stella's boyfriend left her, and she had to go back to her parents' house. After all, she eventually signed the divorce papers. I was eventually granted full custody, along with child support provided by her family. Furthermore, her parents agreed that they would care for the new baby once it was born. Since we had information about Stella's boyfriend, her parents were eventually able to secure child support from him as well. Samuel and I decided to move to a new house to start fresh. Fortunately, Samuel had already become accustomed to his mother's absence, so he quickly adapted to it, the new situation. And I think both of us are smiling more than before.
Hey, Nora. Are you going to be home this weekend?
Hi, Sophia. Yeah, I think that I'll be home this weekend. What's wrong?
Are you planning on visiting us?
Yeah,
I am. You're okay with me coming over, right?
It's a little sudden. I don't think that we're going to be free this weekend, Sophia.
I asked my brother if I could come over, but he told me to check with you first. I can't believe that you're the one making these decisions for him. He should be embarrassed that he has less power than his wife.
It's not like that at all. Andrew and I see each other as equals. Anyways, I think that we have some other guests coming over this weekend. So it would be a little difficult to have you come over as well. I'm really sorry, but you can't come this weekend. Maybe some other time?
No, I want to come over this weekend. You're not allowed to reject me like this.
What? Are you listening to me? I explained to you that we were busy with other plans this weekend.
I had already decided that I was coming over to your place this weekend. I have it written down in my calendar already. I only decided to tell you about it because Andrew said I should contact you about it first. So you can't say no to me. This is something that's been decided already.
I'm sorry, but I just told you that we had plans already. Some of my mom's friends and their children are coming over to our house.
So what is going to make any difference? I promise that I won't bother you at all.
Sophia, it is going to make a difference. Why do you even want to come over this weekend? Can't you just wait for another opportunity to come to our house?
Why are you asking me that? Do I need a special reason to visit my family? I just wanted to come and see my brother. I also want to see my lovely nephew. You don't need to worry at all, Nora. I'm not looking forward to seeing you at all. You can just completely ignore me. I'll do the same to you too. And you can go ahead and have a good time with your mom's friends.
Would you please just listen to what I'm saying, Sophia? You can come and see your brother some other time. I told you that we already have plans this weekend. How many times do I have to repeat this?
I knew it. You really hate me, don't you? That's why you always try to stop me from coming over.
What? Why did you come to a conclusion like that? Stop twisting my words like that.
I know that's why you won't let me come over to your place. You really must hate me so much. I really think that you should stop doing things like this. It's a sign that you have a really bad personality. This is why no one likes you.
Sophia, I don't hate you at all. That's not the reason why I'm not allowing you to come over. I told you that we have other plans. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, but I don't understand you at all. I'm going to be coming over this weekend no matter what. There's no point telling me that I can't come. I also have some things that I need to do in that house. You should stop acting so arrogantly, Nora. It's my brother's house.
What? It's our family's house. I have every right choosing who can come over to visit. I told you that we have plans this weekend. Make sure that you don't come. We're really busy on Saturday.
Then that must mean you guys are free on Sunday? Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
I didn't say anything about Sunday because your mom might be visiting us. Nothing is decided for sure yet.
What? My mom is going to be visiting you guys?
Maybe.
That's a perfect opportunity for me to come over as well. I guess it's decided then. I can come over to your place on Sunday.
Sophia, actually, we had some things that we wanted to discuss with your mom in private. I guess it's okay for you to come over as well if you really want to. You can come over on Sunday then. Don't even bother trying to come on Saturday. You said that you had some things that you needed to do at our house? What is that?
There's no need for me to tell you that. It's none of your business. Stop being so nosy. I have no reason to tell you anything about what I'm planning to do.
Actually, I think that you should be telling me what you're planning to do because you're coming over to our house. What are you planning to do? I have every right to know what your plans are in my house.
You really are so annoying, Nora. I wish that you would just shut up already. I don't want to tell you anything. I'm going to come over on Sunday.
I might be having some other people around on Sunday as well. I won't be able to spend that much time with you, okay?
That's fine with me. And I'm not coming over to spend time with you. I don't even like you that much. Hi, Nora. I have something that I really want to tell you. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm fine. What's the matter all of a sudden? I was thinking it was strange that you hadn't contacted me for a while. You used to contact me almost every day.
I was actually planning to keep quiet about everything until my journey was over. I couldn't help and decided to text you already.
What does that mean, your journey? I don't really understand what you're seeing. Are you planning to move somewhere new or something?
I'm not moving anywhere. I like the place that I live in right now. I'm actually on vacation right now.
That sounds great. I'm very jealous of you. Where are you planning to go on a vacation?
I'm on vacation right now. You must be so jealous of me. I also didn't realize that you were so dumb and careless. You talk like you're smart, but you're actually just a huge idiot.
What did you just say to me?
I said that you're dumb and careless. I can't believe that you haven't realized that your credit card is gone. How do you not notice something so important?
What are you talking about my credit card?
I'm actually in Hawaii right now. Try taking a guess at how I managed to book the flight here.
I'm guessing that you booked it online?
Well, that's really obvious. That's how most people book flights these days. But that's not the answer I was looking for. I actually booked this flight using your credit card.
No way! What that means you have my credit card? When did you take it from me?
I borrowed it from you when I came over to your place a few weeks ago. I made all the reservations by using your credit card. I booked everything pretty much last minute. So it was all really expensive, but I didn't care though.
What? Sophia, I'm struggling to process what you just told me. Explain what's going on. You're telling me that you stole my credit card from me?
I didn't steal anything from you. It was just borrowing your credit card temporarily. I'm having such a great time thanks to you and your credit card. I think that this is the best place that I've ever been on. It feels so nice being on vacation without having to worry about the cost. Me and my boyfriend have spent around like $35,000. Make sure that you pay it all next month, Nora.
Hold on. There's been a misunderstanding here. The card that you stole is your mom's credit card.
What did you just say to me? You're just lying, right?
I'm not lying at all. I'm pretty sure that you've accidentally used your mom's credit card. I have checked my wallet and my card's still here. Did you not check the name on the card at all?
There is no way that you're telling the truth. I'm pretty sure that your credit card's color is green.
Oh, your mom and I use the same bank, so that's as easy to understand. The only thing different here is my name and the card's number. I think you must have been in a rush and didn't check it all. I also remember your mom telling me that she had lost one of her credit cards. I think that you might have accidentally stolen your mom's credit card.
Wait. I'm not sure if I checked the name on the card properly. I kind of assumed that it was your card.
Yeah, don't you remember that your mom also came over my house on Sunday? You came over on the same day that your mom visited us. You must have stolen the credit card from the wrong purse. I can't believe you made a basic mistake like this. I also can't believe that you were trying to steal a credit card.
Hold on. There's no way I would make a mistake like this. I know what my mom's purse looks like. The purse that I stole the card from looked nothing like hers.
That's probably because I gave her a new purse as a gift.
What?
It was her birthday a few months ago. And that's when I decided to give her a new purse as a gift.
This can't be true. So that means I accidentally stole my mom's credit card from her purse.
I really can't believe what you've done. Your mom is going to be very shocked when she hears about this. She probably didn't think that her own daughter would commit a crime like this.
Don't see me like that. I never committed a crime. I only did this to be a nuisance to you. I never thought that I would accidentally steal my mom's credit card instead of yours.
Sophia, your intentions don't really matter. What you've done is definitely a crime. Can you repeat how much you'd spent?
Around $35,000.
No way you could use that much money on a credit card. There should be a monthly limit.
Oh, really? That's a relief to hear.
I think the max amount you can spend should be kept around $5,000 a month.
I've maxed out 2 of the cards, but I still have one that I'm able to use.
What did you just say to me? Does that mean you stole more than one credit card?
Stop saying that I stole. I was only borrowing them temporarily. I was planning to return the credit cards to you eventually.
But you weren't planning to return any of the money that you used though, right? You told me earlier that I would have to pay $35,000 next month. It's the same thing as stealing.
I was planning to return the credit cards to you eventually. I was kind of saying it as a suggestion. I was hoping that you would be kind enough to just pay the money for me.
Enough with your excuse. Anyway, the credit cards that you've been using aren't mine. I'm going to go and tell your mom about this. She needs to know about this as soon as possible. I'll tell her that you have the credit cards that she thought she had lost.
Wait. Just hold on a minute.
What do I need to wait for?
I don't want you to tell my mom about this. She's going to be so mad at me. I think she's going to stop sending me financial support if she finds out. I want to keep this a secret from her.
How you intend to keep all this a secret from her? I think it's impossible.
You're just going to have to admit to everything you've done. Please don't say that. Just keep this a secret from her. Please, Nora. I won't be able to survive without the financial support. My boyfriend is going to kick me out of this house if I stop paying for our living expense. We both really need the money that my mom gives me.
Oh my God. I really can't believe what you're saying right now. How can you still be so dependent on your mom? Don't you know how old you are already? You're not a child anymore. You're a full-grown adult.
What are you trying to suggest? I'm only 30.
That's exactly my point. You're already 30. You really need to be more responsible for your actions at that age. Do you not realize that what you've done is unacceptable? You stole your mom's credit card and maxed them out? You also receive financial support from her. I'm pretty sure university students are more independent than you are. In fact, even children in high school are more independent than you.
Why are you insulting me like this? What's the point?
I'm just telling you the truth. You really need to stop depending on your mom so much. You're unemployed and completely dependent on the money that your mom sends you every month to make a living. Then you decide to steal her credit cards and decide to go on vacation all the way to Hawaii with your boyfriend. I feel so sorry for your mom. She really doesn't deserve all of this happening to her.
Stop judging me like this. It has nothing to do with you.
That's very true. I no longer have anything to do with this. Although you were originally planning to steal my credit cards from my house. I'm not sure if I want to just let you get away with a crime like this.
You can just pretend that this never happened. I didn't end up stealing anything from you in the end. It didn't cause you any trouble. You also need to stop saying that I'm a criminal. I didn't do anything that bad.
What you did was a crime, though.
I really had no intention of committing a crime.
Like I said, your intentions don't really matter at all. What you did was a crime, and that reality can't be changed. When are you guys planning to come back home anyway?
We are planning to get our flight home the day after tomorrow. I don't want to go home anymore. I want to stay here forever.
Go ahead and do that. Then I'm just going to tell you that's a terrible idea. Your mom just told me that she called her bank. You're not going to be able to use her credit cards anymore.
What? What did you just say? My mom disabled all her credit cards?
She told her bank that her credit cards had been stolen. She also knows that you were the one that stole the credit cards.
What? I asked you to keep quiet about all of this. I can't believe you betrayed me. There was absolutely no reason for you to tell my mom about any of this.
I didn't betray you at all. I was never on your side in the first place. I also didn't promise that I wouldn't tell her about this.
You're such a horrible person. I'm going to be in so much trouble because you told her.
If I were you, I would go straight to your mom and apologize for everything. If you even tried to think about running away, the police are going to come after you. Your mom is going to file a criminal report.
What? I didn't do anything that bad.
Right. I'm done here. I have said all what I have to. So, the choice is yours. Bye.
Wait, Nora. Nora.
Sophia's mom was absolutely furious at what her daughter had done. She demanded that Sophia pay her back all the money that she spent in Hawaii. Sophia had no source of income, so she had to immediately start working multiple part-time jobs to pay back. Currently, Sophia's working long hours every single day and lives in regret. Now she has lost everything. She deserved that. You have to be at my wedding, even if you're fat, okay? I already made a reservation for everyone.
I'm gonna be there. Your wedding will take place soon, huh?
Good to hear that. It's your own fault that you got fat, okay?
You don't have to put it that way, all right? It's true I gained weight after getting pregnant. But I'm doing my best to lose weight.
So, you should be slim by my wedding.
Well, yeah. I wish I could be limber by then.
You wish. You're so weak-willed, that's why you can't, right? You just need to reduce the amount of calories you take.
That's not so simple as you say. I need to stay nourished as I'm raising my kid.
Hey, you're already giving it up. Such a shame. Don't show us your big body at my wedding, okay?
That's too much. Actually, I was wondering, are you gonna compare me with something again?
What? What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. You've always been like that. You try to look good by degrading me.
What are you saying? Don't act like I'm a villain.
I don't mean it, but... You like to mock me in front of people, right? At least that's how I see it.
Oh yeah. only when I was trying to look good in front of someone I liked, all right? Can you stop making stuff up?
I'm sure you always do that, no matter who you're in front of. You always bring me to be the ugly one that boosts your ego.
Hey, what are you saying? Well, I can't deny the fact that you're kind of ugly. That's because I'm beautiful, right? What can I do about it?
Even if that's true. I always feel uncomfortable, okay?
You're just the way you are. If you hate it, why don't you be beautiful by plastic surgery? Even if you don't, can't you at least lose weight?
That's not the problem here.
So what? If you hate it, you just need to improve yourself, right? You can just become so beautiful that I can't mock you anymore, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
I understand you feel jealous about me. But you can't blame me for not being beautiful, okay? I thought you were my bestie.
I'm not blaming you, I just want you to stop that.
Stop what?
Like I said, I don't want you to mock me at your wedding.
I won't. Are you really concerned about that? It's my wedding. I'm the one who should be standing out, okay?
Now you're making me scared.
Hey, what's up with you? Aren't you being too paranoid? Did something happen after giving birth?
No, nothing. I just wanted to make sure. I want to be there to celebrate you too.
You don't have to be worried about that. You scared me.
Sorry about that.
You should be. I forgot to tell you.
What now?
You're my bestie, right? Can you give a speech at my wedding?
What? That's so sudden.
I remembered that I forgot to tell you. But you always like to write, right? Writing a speech should be easy for you.
That's not the problem.
Of course you'll accept it, right? I'm counting on you.
Well, okay. I'll get it ready.
Yay! I'm counting on you. So, I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
I'm feeling uneasy. But okay. See you then.
Thank you for the speech you gave. As I expected, it was fantastic.
Thanks. I feel so unpleasant today though.
What? Did something happen?
Can you stop acting dumb? Why did you get me a serving for two?
Why, you ask? I just wanted to make you happy. It's important to stay nourished, okay?
That's not what you intended, right?
Come on. Why don't you thank me? You can eat lots of good food, huh? I didn't ask you to pay for it, right?
Who would ask people to pay? That was completely unnecessary.
You know, because we're friends, right? I just wanted to treat you nicely.
Did you really have to say that in front of people? Standing out like that and saying we're still friends even though I got fat. What the hell was that for?
But that's exactly true, isn't it? A beautiful woman like me gets along with fat people. I couldn't unless I got a beautiful soul, okay?
How can you have a beautiful soul and still disrespect me like that?
What are you so angry about? Everyone was laughing, so that's fine. You made them happy.
Everyone was showing bitter smiles. You're gonna make me a laughingstock again.
I was just entertaining the guests. I just wanted you to make me feel even more beautiful. So don't be saying stuff like that.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I flattered you properly though, right?
Flattered me? Are you talking about my dress?
Yeah. Your lightly pink-colored dress. You looked just like a pig.
Wow. I didn't expect you to say that much.
Didn't I tell you to lose weight? If you'd have lost weight, that wouldn't have happened, right? You caused everything.
You're the only one that thinks of me like that.
Not only me, everyone does. I'm impressed how you showed up with a dress. Thank you for coming to my wedding, though.
Your husband and parents are getting down on their knees.
What?
They called me here and are apologizing.
Hey! What's going on? What are they apologizing for?
Because you embarrassed me like that.
I just messed with you a little bit. They don't have anything to do with that.
They do. Your dad works for a publishing company, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I'm quite a popular writer. We often work together.
What?
I didn't know that I was working with your dad. So I was astonished.
No way, do you know him?
Yeah. He's more like a business partner now, I guess. I sell a lot of books. I could reject his offer if you want.
Hey, isn't that bad?
Considering your reaction, it is bad. Apparently, a lot of people are looking forward to my next book. They're really begging for mercy.
I don't care. You're not gonna reject the offer, right?
I do think you spoiled you.
Wait a sec. Who spoiled me? I just messed with you a little bit.
Don't you think that was a little bit? Words can be a weapon to hurt people's feelings.
I didn't mean to.
There are some lines you just don't cross. Looks like this is a lesson learned for you. Oh, and by the way, your husband cringed at you too.
What? Did he?
He said he didn't think you'd treat your friends like that. That's understandable because you didn't know your true self, I guess.
That's why he didn't talk to me earlier.
Yeah, so he said he's gonna break up with you.
What? We just held our wedding now. How's that possible?
He said he can't get married to someone that would treat others like that.
Wait, I'm sorry. I overdid it. If he breaks up with me, I'll be done.
Okay.
He was supposed to take care of me. I even quit my job. I don't want to go back to my parents' place.
Go back to their place? You think they're gonna let you go back and live with them?
Wait. What? Hold on. I didn't think that was going to be a big problem. I'll apologize, so please calm down.
You hurt me, yet you still don't understand that? You called me ugly, fat, and got me to eat a serving for two. On top of that, you called me a pig with a tight dress. I did a speech for you and everything. No wonder they don't want anything to do with you.
Like I said, I'm sorry. I just got a little carried away.
That's the problem here.
You may be right, but I've always been like this.
That's even worse. Didn't I tell you that's what I dislike about you? I thought I told you beforehand.
I thought it was gonna be funny.
Funny? For who? You're the only one that would find that funny.
It's not true.
So, have you checked Twitter and stuff?
Twitter? What do you mean?
Apparently some of my fans were there. And they shared my speech on it. It's getting buzzed already.
What? For real? Then good for you. You gain followers thanks to me, right?
Not only me, but also you.
What do you mean?
Your speech went viral too.
What?
Everyone's cracking down on you.
What? What the hell?
They said I was so generous that I gave a speech for someone like you. That's pretty funny, don't you think?
What the heck? Do you think you can upload the clip without permission?
They blurred your face at least. But I bet everyone in the state knows it's you.
No way. I'm too embarrassed to go outside anymore.
I thought you would find it funny. I'm sure these people have the same humor as you. You should hang out with them.
All right. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Please, make up with me, okay? I don't want my husband and parents to abandon me.
Making up? What are you, a kid? I assume you still don't understand what you did wrong. You're a grown-up, so be remorseful and start everything over.
I am remorseful. So, please forgive me this time.
This time? I've forgiven you for many times, and this is the result, right? How hard you've been hurting people's feelings, this is what you need to understand. So, enjoy your lonely life. After that, her and her husband separated immediately. She cried and begged for mercy, but he told her that he couldn't be with her anymore. He even demanded compensation for what she'd done. Her parents disowned her and she has nowhere to return to. The video of her speech went viral, and everyone seemed to recognize her. So she moved to another state and started to work to pay for everything. On the other hand, the video worked out in my favor. She tried to degrade me to make her look better. Now she has nowhere to go. I guess she took things a little too far.